There.
Well, thank you. For a minute, I thought you were going to ask me about my credentials in art, which are very dodgy indeed. But we'll come on to those in a minute. First of all, I'll just correct a small correction. I'm the COO of Hassans International Law Firm, but I'm a financial person by background. So I run and administer and try and manage lawyers. Anybody who's a lawyer will know that's a very difficult task. It's like herding cats. But in terms of Gibraltar and its credentials, Gibraltar, early on, with the advent of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, saw an opportunity, together with some other jurisdictions, to regulate a sector, to have proper money laundering standards, investor protection standards, etc., to protect the blockchain investors in blockchain industries. Yeah, so we introduced a regulatory framework around about 2018. Where companies who really, really wanted to be regulated as opposed to the free-for-all, which cryptocurrency in some cases, remember the ICOs of 2017, 18, where people were raising money for nothing in the end. Yeah, so we have about 20 companies regulated in the crypto space. One of them, Zappo Bank, for example, which is founded by the foundation that was the biggest holder of Bitcoin at one stage. They had about 2 billion Bitcoin in them, and there is a link there to art because of our strength in the blockchain industry. We have a very sophisticated regulatory framework there. We attract offshoots from the crypto world, yeah, from the cryptocurrency world. And one of them, a year ago, was a group of Spaniards, who loosely were involved in the art world and represented artists, traditional artists, who said, hey, there's something going on in the NFT world. There's lots of easy money to be made there, but we don't know what to do about it, yeah? First of all, money's not easy, just for the record. So we embarked on an event which we had the very fortunate to have WiseArt advise and help us on. We had what we think is the first substantial physical exhibition of NFT, of crypto art in NFT form in Gibraltar in the beautiful premises of Zappo Bank. The first brick in the building we held it was in the year 700. So the thought of having something which is cutting edge art in something that is grounded on the solidity of something built in the 700s was very appealing. So it's a beautiful, beautiful place. A small place, only about 100 meters by 20 across. But what's incredible about this world is for such a small venue, we had 400, 500, 600 people visit us during the 3 days. The global media attention has been stunning. Social media has meant we've reached hundreds of thousands, if not 1 million people through the event. And the follow-on from Gibraltar, for those of you who do not know, Gibraltar is actually, even though we call ourselves a nation, is tinier than Davos. It's absolutely tiny. But the event has been so successful that we now have a request from Madrid, the city of Madrid, to hold a new event in October there with one of the biggest media groups as the organizer. We did the first one very much with startup mentality, mind every penny, every euro we spend. The next one promises to be grander in an even more iconic Madrid building with real substantial backing. Yeah, but it all comes, I'll come back to your first question, to the regulatory framework we enjoy in Gibraltar, and something I think that needs to come into the NFT marketplaces or whatever, because we can, not only from a management of the money and money laundering and standards on wallets, etc., but also from all the things that I know you're passionate about, which is the cybersecurity angles. I mean, without mentioning names, but you can read platforms where millions just disappear overnight, etc. That's clearly not a way of creating the sustainable future going forward. The other thing that's very interesting is I've seen, if you like, the NFT market provides the confluence of two very different types of people. One is artists, art lovers, art investors, and the other one is crypto-friendly, financiers who are coming into this world and starting to see crypto art as a new asset class, yeah? Slowly but surely. So even though we've, you know, the NFT market is no secret, has taken a bit of a battering in the last few months, just like cryptocurrencies have, and we're very, very excited about the future. We think this is the beginning of something very